Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 best budget gaming monitors under $200. So without any further ado, let's get started. So number 5 on the list is the Scepter 20. The Scepter 20 is probably one of the cheapest monitors you can buy for gaming. It comes in at $75 and offers a 20-inch 900p panel with 75Hz. The build quality of the Scepter is good for its price. It comes with an included stand, Visa mount support, and has an all-plastic body. The stand and the body itself isn't that particularly well made, as it does wobble when you move it around, but if you handle it carefully, it shouldn't give you any problems. For the input on this, you get 2 HDMI port outputs along with a single VGA. Now, this is expected out of budget monitors, but DisplayPort output is missing here, which is a letdown, but you can fix that by converting the HDMI to DisplayPort, which does work here. The panel itself is a 20-inch TN with a resolution of 1600 by 900 and a 75Hz refresh rate. The panel itself is above average in terms of clarity and colors, and the viewing angles are quite good for a TN panel. The 75Hz refresh rate does make gaming noticeably smoother in esports titles, and the 5 milliseconds response time on this is also enough for a panel like this. Even the 900p resolution isn't that bothering because the size of the panel is quite small and clarity shouldn't be an issue as far as you are just using it for gaming or media consumption. One more thing to mention here is that the monitor also has inbuilt speakers, which are laughably bad as they are on monitors. Realistically, I feel like most people won't use this, but if you're going to, I'd highly recommend not using them and getting headphones or external speakers. Overall, for those on a very tight budget, or for those who just want to get into gaming but don't want to spend that much, this is a perfect option as it gives you a slight competitive edge without costing much. Number 4 on the list is the Aoc G2490 Vx. The Aoc G2490 is the first real high refresh rate panel on this list and is also the second cheapest option you can get here. At $160, you get a curved 144Hz 1080p panel with a good build. The Aoc G2490 has an all-plastic body as well as stand, and it feels much better than the previous Scepter monitor. It includes a Visa mount as well, which is a good addition if you don't want to use the included stand. The stand is actually really good and is quite stable for a plastic piece. There is one DisplayPort 1.2 that runs the full 144Hz, a HDMI port with support up to 120Hz, and a DVI port with support for only up to 60Hz. Here, I'd highly recommend you to use DisplayPort, but HDMI is fine too. The panel itself is a 24-inch Full HD 144Hz VA display. It offers really good colors and contrast, deeper blacks than most TN panels, and great sharpness. Viewing angles are impressive here due to it being VA and has really thin bezels, increasing immersion and improving the viewing experience. However, for gaming, I feel like the display isn't the best it could be, and that comes down to the downside of VA panels, which is the higher response time on this. The 144Hz panel feels smooth to use in games, and it does give a much better gaming experience than the Scepter just because of the higher refresh rate. The monitor also has extra features such as a blue light filter and FreeSync with support for G-Sync as well. The monitor doesn't have inbuilt speakers, which is fine, but has an audio out which can be used for headphones or external speakers. So number 3 on the list is the LG Ultra Gear. The LG Ultra Gear is another really great monitor that is actually really popular for high refresh rate gaming. At exactly $200, it offers a TN panel with some of the best monitor specs for gaming. The monitor has a really good build with a very unique circular design on the back. There, you will find all your input, which mainly includes 2 HDMI ports and a DisplayPort along with headphones out port and power in. The monitor is all black with some red accents on the back, but from the front, it looks quite plain with no added flair to make it look like a gaming monitor. The stand is included here, and it too is plastic and is reasonably sturdy. The panel here is a 24-inch Full HD TN with a 144Hz refresh rate and 1 milliseconds of response time. The panel actually has really nice vibrant colors and great viewing angles for a TN panel. Sharpness and brightness are also above average, but this panel is specifically great due to the specs on this related to gaming. The 144Hz refresh rate on this is good, but the main thing here is the 1 millisecond response time that keeps the sharpness up on objects while moving the camera quickly. The monitor has support for AMD FreeSync but it won't work with most Nvidia GPUs out that have G-Sync, so to fully use this, I'd recommend AMD GPU. Overall, for gaming, this is a solid monitor and is great for any esports game that you would want to play. Number 2 on the list is the Viewsonic Xj2705. The Viewsonic Xj2705 is the largest monitor here and is probably the best out of all the monitors here in terms of pure gaming. At just over $200, this offers a 27-inch panel with great specs. The Viewsonic monitor is one of the best built monitors on this list with the most amount of adjustability. The monitor stand is the main star here with a brushed metal type look, and it offers adjustability including height adjustment, swivel, tilt and pivot to change from portrait to landscape easily. The build quality of the monitor itself is really good too, and it doesn't bend or flex. For the input here, it is standard and you get both DisplayPort and HDMI available. The display here is a 27-inch Full HD IPS panel with a 144Hz refresh rate and 1 ms response time. This is the first IPS panel here, meaning it has good viewing angles and good sharpness. Color accuracy isn't the best on the panel however, and I wouldn't really recommend this for editing, but for gaming and media consumption, it is really good. The panel has little to no motion blur, as even while moving rapidly, the image stays sharp and you can see most of it very clearly. This is really impressive for an IPS panel, as they usually aren't made for gaming, but are made for more normal use cases and editing. One more good thing about the monitor are its bezels that are really thin and that increases immersion and focus while gaming. Overall, if you're looking for a larger display for a gaming setup, this is probably the best option you can get. So number 1 on the list is the Aoc G2490 Vx. The Aoc G2490 Vx is the best all-around gaming monitor you can get that offers high refresh rate without sacrificing the color quality of the panel itself. The Aoc monitor has really good build quality for $200. It has an all-plastic body overall, but is one of the only monitors here with a metal base on its stand, and it is really good looking as well. It comes in a red and black color scheme with a matte finish on the back and a brushed metal design on the base of the stand. The stand features height adjustment, swivel, tilt and rotation to make it portrait or landscape. Overall, this is a very nice looking monitor with good build quality. The ports on this include one DisplayPort output, one HDMI 1.4 port and a headphone jack. The display here is a 24-inch Full HD VA panel with a 144Hz refresh rate and a 1 ms response time. The panel also covers 126% of the sRGB color space and 93% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, which are really good for a high refresh rate gaming panel. This means that the colors are accurate enough for editing, and if you are someone looking into editing but also want to game, this is a good option. The panel having great color accuracy also makes it great for gaming and media consumption as well, and the thin bezels make for an enjoyable viewing experience. The 144Hz refresh rate mixed with the 1 ms response time on this makes this great for gaming, and this is probably the best monitor out for gaming and editing. There is also AMD FreeSync available and has a blue light filter along with flicker-free options. Overall, I feel like this is the best overall monitor you can get for $200, and it is really great for both gaming as well as for any normal work. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.